a spicy Korean beef soup. Hi, I'm Urvashi, my blog is TwoSleevers.com, and today we're gonna make a keto cheater version of a Korean soup. So why is this a cheater version? I'm gonna explain. It's a cheater version because the original thing takes hours to make, and if you're in a hurry and you're trying to do some keto cooking fast, this may or may not be an option. So you need 3 tablespoons of gochugaru, which is actually a Korean pepper powder. So I'm using about 3 tablespoons of it. I know it looks like a lot, but we're gonna divide it amongst a lot of different things. 3 tablespoons of sesame oil, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now olive oil is not traditional in Korean cooking, but since we're keto and we don't want to do corn oil, that's what I'm gonna do. A tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and some salt. You want the salt in here for sure because you are trying to tenderize some flank steak to start with. So we're gonna mix up the sauce. Oh, there you go. Nice, red, rich goodness. I have here a pound of flank steak. Now I'm gonna show you how I've cut it. I've cut it on the bias and pretty thin. And for the most part, I've tried to leave it in bite-sized chunks. Now the traditional recipe uses brisket, which takes hours to make. And I was trying to approximate something that would have that same chewiness of brisket, but without the hours to make. So we're gonna try flank steak and see how this goes. Okay, so see this sauce that I've made? I'm gonna take about half of it and put it in here. And I'm saving the other half for the veggies I'm about to cut. There is no better way to do this than using your hands. So make sure your hands are clean and then get in there and massage all of this in. And we're gonna set this aside to marinate while we get the rest of our ingredients together. So here's our meat, I'm putting this aside. Now we come to the second cheater part of this recipe. So a traditional Yukgaejang recipe is gonna have bean sprouts. It's very difficult to make bean sprouts fit into a keto lifestyle. For the onions, you wanna take off the tops, and then you're gonna cut the onions into pieces about like that. So that was about a bunch of onions. Let's do the bok choy. I'm gonna get rid of this bottom part here. You could eat it, I'm sure, I just don't like it. And then the radishes, we're gonna take this little top off and we're gonna cut them in about 4ths like that. It doesn't have to be very precise, they're gonna cook down in the soup anyway. Total, you're gonna have about 3 or 4 cups of vegetables, okay? We're gonna turn on the stove, let it get hot, and in the meantime, we're gonna take the rest of our pepper paste and put that into the vegetables. Let me get in there with my hands again. And I'm macerating this a little bit because you want the bok choy and the onions to break down just a tad as you do this so that the flavors of this marinade are gonna get all the way in. So now I have here my marinated flank steak and I have here my chopped up vegetables with all of the spices in it. I have this thing turned on and I'm going to, this is a 3-quart pan that I have. Now flank steak cooks very, very quickly. And if you overcook it, it can get really tough. So we want a high heat for this one. And we're gonna put in, a couple tablespoons of olive oil in here. You can see that oil smoking a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my flank steak. You hear that sizzle? That's what you want. Spread it out as much as you can. It smells so good, it really does. And I'm gonna jack up the heat. Oh, I can smell the spice. And we're barely gonna cook it for a minute because keep in mind, the vegetables are gonna go in and then we're gonna put in soup, we're gonna put in water or broth. Putting in the vegetables. And this is when I'm gonna jack up the heat because I want this to cook fairly fast once I put the broth in. I'm gonna take and pour in about 3 cups of water, okay? So let's do that. We're gonna stir this and we're gonna let it come to a boil, and when it does, we're gonna turn it down onto simmer. Okay, so it started to boil. Let us turn this to a simmering temperature, medium, and we're gonna set our timer to 10 minutes. Now the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and crack and whip up 2 eggs because we're gonna put in 2 eggs when the soup is done. We're gonna put in a pinch of salt into the egg, not much. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. And my soup looks delicious. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and stir in our eggs very slowly. And there is my cheater Yukgaejang ready. And I'm going to put some in a bowl for us, for me, not for you. And then if you're feeling particularly fancy, we can put a little bit of the green onions we had, some of the thinly sliced radishes because it's a beautiful color, and a few little bok choy sprigs. I got the flavor dead right. So the flank steak has a wonderful chew. It's as close to brisket as you're gonna get without cooking it for 3 or 4 hours. So this is our cheater low carb version of a spicy Korean beef soup. I'm Urvashi. My blog is TwoSleevers.com, and I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching.